What's good, everyone? My name is Retoro64, but people call me Retro or Retoro, and today we're going to be doing something new on the channel. We're going to be doing something much different on the channel. Today, you guys are basically going to learn a little bit more about myself real quick, and I'm going to be talking about how I was a sheltered Sonic fan growing up. Alright, so y'all ready? Let's get into this. Alright, so back then within the early 2000s, I would say the internet was getting popular for Americans around 2007, I believe. And I was born in 2001. So growing up as a kid back then, I didn't really have access to internet like that at all. So I didn't know anything about Instagram. I didn't know anything about Twitter. I didn't know anything about communities in general. I barely knew anything about YouTube. The only way I knew anything about new Sonic games or anything like that is when my mom took me to our local GameStop. During the early 2000s, this is basically when iPhone and Samsung Galaxy phones were starting to be new and popular as well, and I didn't have any of that either. In fact, I wasn't really interested in getting a phone when I was a kid. I didn't have people to talk to about Sonic other than a few people at school that I knew, but it's not like they were like big fans or anything like that. It made me think that, yeah, some people know who Sonic is, but it's not like they're a big fan or anything like that, and it just made me feel alone out here, like I was just the only one that really loved Sonic like that. Thinking about it now, I'm just like, yeah, I know. That's a very silly, ridiculous thought, right? But can you blame me though? I didn't have access to the internet like how I do now. So back then when people said that Sega used to be a first-party company and used to make consoles back in the day, I didn't know about that. When people were talking about how when the Dreamcast came out it was a failure, but the Adventure series with Adventure 1 and SA2 were revolutionary, I wasn't there to experience that. When people were talking about the dark days of Sonic because of 06, and when people talking mad shit about Sonic and Sonic fans, I didn't experience that either. When it hit the 2010s, and people started praising Sonic and saying Sonic was good again because of Sonic Colors, I wasn't on the internet to experience that too. I was always in the shadows watching Sonic X every Saturday morning on 4Kids, watching Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog, watching Sonic ZAM, playing Sonic games on GameCube, the Wii, and of course it always wasn't just Sonic. Of course I played other games from Nintendo and a whole lot of other things as well. The only reason why I know about the Archie comics is because I visit the library many times when I was little. But the whole time I was basically a huge Sonic fan, not knowing that there were many people like me that love Sonic, gaming, anime, and a whole lot of other things until like at least 2012 or 2013, when I was starting to basically experience a little more about YouTube and Newgrounds. From going to a preteen to a teenager, that's when I started to learn more about like the Sonic community and then the Nintendo community and a whole lot of other communities on Instagram, Twitter, Tumblr, a whole lot of other things on social media. Nowadays, some people say that being a sheltered fan and being a fan in the shadows was basically good, in that you were lucky to basically not experience the internet during those days. But to me, it was kind of more of a lonely world out there when it came to that, and it felt a lot more introverted. Actually, it is pretty introverted. That's probably why I kind of grew up with both energies, basically. Like, I grew up with introverted energy and extroverted energy, making me an ambivert. This is probably why I grown up to be an ambivert now. But yeah, that's what it was like being a sheltered Sonic fan back in the day, and my thoughts on it, and how I felt. I want to thank you guys so much for watching this wonderful video, and if you guys liked it, please leave a like, comment, subscribe, slash that notification bell so you'll be notified when I do another video, live stream, community post, whatever the hell I do on this channel. Please take care of yourselves and have a damn good one. Peace!